What's up, everybody? Trayvon here with Scent Talk TV, and today I will be doing a full review on the fragrance from the house of Rayhaan. I think I pronounced that right. Wait a minute. However you want to pronounce it, that particular house, and you will know what I'm talking about once I present the fragrance. And I got this fragrance at my local Marshalls. Not my local Marshalls. It's a Marshalls that I visited when I was out of town in Miami. I went to that one. So a local Marshalls out there in Miami. But I'm talking too much. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. So, and that fragrance from the house of Rayhaan, if I pronounced that right again, Rayhaan Crimson. Look how gorgeous this bottle is. I mean, the creativity in this bottle is very, very well put. I really do dig the presentation of this bottle. It looks really, really good. This fragrance ran me 30 bucks and some change. Okay, so for those of you who care about the presentation of the box, here is the box. Nothing going on the side. You got the name of the house at the top right here. And at the bottom, you got some information and all that great stuff right there at the bottom. And actually, this part right here is a sleeve. Here is what it looks like underneath the box. It kind of has left like a little print, like a little dust or something like that. But anyway, you get it. On the side of the box, you got like this little foreign language right here. Nothing there. Like I said, at the top, the name of the house, and the name of the house and the name of the fragrance right there. So that's it for the box. Oh, and it has the name of the house right here on this little flap right here when you open the box. Okay, here's the bottle. Full presentation of the bottle. Got the name of the house right there. Nothing at the bottom, excuse the fingerprints. Nothing on the side right there. You got the name of the house on top of the cap. Take the cap off. You have nothing on the inside of the cap. Here's how the atomizer looks. No leakage, so that's a very, very good sign. Let's check out that sprayer. Woo! It done shot from here all the way over there to where my collection is sitting at. That's a nice sprayer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do I get out of this fragrance? I am in love with this fragrance. This fragrance is amazing, from the presentation to the bottle, all the way from the top to the mid, all the way to the beautiful dry down of this fragrance. I get a warm spicy, like a warm spicy vanilla, like a soft like spice that's balsamic, has a little bit of a sweetness to it as well, like a warm sweetness, you know, that is suitable for this time of year, fall and wintertime. Well, it's not wintertime yet, but you get what I'm trying to say. All right, folks, let's get into those notes. In the top, we got cinnamon, pink pepper, and cardamom. Now, the cardamom is just very, very dominant in this fragrance. At least on my skin, I just get nothing but cardamom. And it has a beautiful sidekick of a note with that cinnamon, because that cinnamon gives it that warm, sparkly coziness that you may get in the first opening of this fragrance. The pink pepper is like a soft, sweet type of a warm spice, you know, that is very well put with the balsamic accord that you get from the cardamom. That's like warm, spicy, and kind of bitter. A little bit of a bitter, warm, spicy sweetness coming from that cardamom on top of that cinnamon, which is very, very beautiful. Those three, that trio is amazing in the opening of this fragrance, which is my favorite part. Once you get into the mid, though, you get the patchouli, which is kind of darkens the fragrance as it dries down on your skin. It becomes a little bit more green, but it's not like a noticeable type of a green accord, because patchouli, like, you know, at least in my experience, you know, it gives off like a dark, mysterious type of masculine green accord. But the greenness that comes from the patchouli, it really doesn't shine too bright inside of here. If that's what you're looking for when it comes to patchouli, if you like patchouli, a little bit of a disappointment, because the patchouli is not really there, but you do get that dark sweetness and mysterious masculine accord that patchouli gives off. But once you transition to the base notes, though, tonka bean, vanilla, and benzoin. Now, this is when the fragrance dries down into something that's quite beautiful. You get a lot of vanilla, like a balsamic, warm, spicy vanilla. You know, that is just like a sweet tobacco-y type of a smell on top of that when it comes to that tonka bean. That tonka bean is there, but I really more so get that vanilla and that benzoin. The benzoin and that cardamom is what I get out of this fragrance on my skin as it persists. You know, you just get this by default like a warm, cozy, balsamic type of a smell with a little bit of a sparkly twist to it when it comes to that cinnamon, which does dry all the way down on your skin, like from the top all the way to the base, at least on my skin. So overall, you just get a warm, vanilla-like balsamic type of a scent that's kind of warm, spicy, and a little bit dark and mature at the same time. This is not blind by worthy. This is also a clone, which I failed to mention, of Centaurus from Creed. I think that fragrance came out like, I think last year. Yeah, I think it came out last year. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I smelled that before at Neiman Marcus. I did like, you know, like on a tester. Sprayed on myself. I loved it. I really did loved it. But I did not love that price, so I passed on it. Until I found this one, which brought back to my remembrance on how great Centaurus smelled. And if you love that fragrance from Creed, you will definitely love this one. And it is a low budget, inexpensive dupe or clone of that fragrance. $30 and some change versus like, what, 300 plus or something like that. You will do yourself a great justice by looking and fetching and hunting this bad boy. Okay, the moment we have all been waiting for, the performance. The performance was really nice. This is not a punk whatsoever when it comes to the performance. This will give you a solid 7 to 8 hours plus, depending on how much you spray, which I don't recommend you spraying too heavy with this because it can get kind of nauseating because it has a lot of sweetness. It's real balsamic and sweet. So, however, I digress. 7 to 8 hours plus. The projection was good within like, you know, an hour to an hour and a half based off me overspraying, that is. Give me the total longevity of 7 to 8 plus hours. So this in the fragrance department, the performance department, is really, really good. When it comes to the compliments, from what I remember, I didn't get any compliments because I test this bad boy a lot and I didn't get any compliments, nor do I wear fragrances to get compliments. So if you're looking for compliments, you probably would get compliments. You probably not. Depends on how you wear it. Okay? Depends on how you wear it. But anyway, not to say that it wouldn't give you any compliments. I'm talking too much, but yeah, I didn't get any. Considering all the comments and stuff that I've been seeing on other videos and forums and stuff like that, you know, for Grantica, they said that this smells like old man. Do not listen to those people. You know, go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx, wherever you can find this for the dolo price of $30 and some change or less, if you're lucky. Try it out for yourself. If you don't like it, keep the receipt, take your money back. It's that simple. But I highly suggest that you pick this up because to me, this is beautiful. Like I said before, if you like that Creed Centaurus, if that's how you pronounce it, you would definitely love this. Okay, my final thoughts on Rayhaan, or however you want to pronounce it, Crimson. My final thoughts on this, should you pick this up? I highly suggest that you should. If you're into like warm, cozy, sweet, balsamic type of a scent that's a little bit on the mature side, like I said before, this will be suited enough for you. If you are looking for a niche quality fragrance for $30 and some change, this is it right here. Right here in this lovely looking bottle. Definitely seek this one out for yourself. So that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed, and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.